today's video, I want to show you how to fold leggings to save space. I got 3 methods that I want to share with you, so let's get into it. If this is your first time watching my channel, I'm Tor. I love to make this folding, organizing for small space type of videos. So if you're into that, make sure to subscribe. Now let's get folding. Alright, so the first method that I want to show you, it's a pretty cool one. You can use it for really leggings, stockings, longjohns. Is that what these are called? I use these in the winter when it's cold out. That's like a base layer. So what you want to start out with is to just put your leggings out up with the butt facing down, I guess, and the rest facing up. You want to kind of straighten it out. I mean, it's leggings, so it doesn't really matter if it's wrinkly, especially not for these base layers, but you could really straighten it out if you really wanted to. So the next thing we want to do is that we are actually going to fold it over in half, like so. So that you kind of have this crotch area here sticking out in the back. For this crotch area, what we're going to do is that we're going to fold it in a little bit like this, so it kind of streamlines the whole stock legging here. The next thing that we need to do is that we're actually going to take the leg on top, and we're going to fold it out in 90 degrees, about so. I'd say for leggings about halfway down between the knee and the end of the legging is fine. So the next step from here is that we're going to start from the top by the elastic band, and we're just going to roll down like so. When you hit this little crotch flap or whatever you would call it here, just make sure that it's in there nicely with along with the rest of the roll, so it doesn't like fall out or anything. Generally that's not any problem. So once we have rolled down where we hit like this little knee section, you want to make sure that the flap here is actually sticking out, because we're going to use that very soon. Just roll over it all the way down to the bottom like so. Once you reach the bottom, you want to pinch onto the part that's hanging out here so the whole roll doesn't unravel. From here, just turn it around so that you have this little floppy part sticking out on top. And we're just going to turn that inside out over the rest of the little roll here so that it kind of secures in everything. And there you have it. If you need to adjust it, you can roll it out. Just move the knee a little bit up and down depending on how much space you need. But around between the leg and the knee should be fine. Then we'll be left with this little, it's really compact and nice, and this is a pretty fast and really space-saving method. I want to show you one more method that's really space-saving. It's a little bit different than this one. It's one of my favorite. I use it a lot for pants. If you haven't seen the pants me video, you can see me using it there as well. I'll link that at the end of this video if you're interested in how to fold pants as well. And again, for this next method, we're going to start with the leggings facing up like so. And from here, it's actually a little bit different than the previous method. We're going to start off by just fold the top area over like so, and then we're going to wring it out over itself in this manner here. For leggings, you don't really need a lot of room for this technique, so maybe 7-8 centimeters or 2-3 inches should be more than enough. Just fold it back over when you've done that to make sure that you have created a nice little pocket. Next up, we're simply going to fold the leggings over like so. Again, we're going to have to deal with this pesky crotch area on the leggings again. So just fold that in like so. And for this method, we're actually going to start in the other side of the leggings. And this time, we're just going to roll up all the way to the top. And if you're really into this type of videos, I want to invite you to check out the playlist. I have a whole playlist of how to fold clothes to save the most amount of space. A lot of us don't really have that much wardrobe space. Once you reach the top like this, we're going to grab onto the whole little ball here with one hand, and we're going to take this little pocket here that sticks out under our fingers, and we're simply going to wring it over both sides of the leggings. And as you can see, we've again created this tiny little ball, and this is a really good way to save space when folding your leggings. I'm going to show you one more technique that is pretty cool. So the last method that I want to show you is how to file fold your leggings. So again, we're going to start with the leggings facing up like so. From here, we're going to fold it in half like this. Again, this flap, you just kind of want to fold it in so you get kind of an even straight line here. From here, we're just gonna split it in the middle and fold it over, like this. And from here, you're probably familiar with the Marie Kondo method. We're just gonna split it into 3 parts, fold it over once, and fold it over one more time. And that creates this nice little stackable thing here that you can stack next to each other. If you like folding and organizing, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. I have a whole playlist where I show you how to fold all kinds of clothes to save space. Next up, I want to link you to how to fold your pants. I'll show you some really cool tricks that you can use to fold your pants as well.